Every day when I wake up, I make sure to get my thanks. Yes, I haven't given up. Oh no, I'm still trying to find my place.
Alright, hello. Here we are. Start of the next part of our past to present rebuild series. Here with the Patriots. We are now in the off season, heading into the 2012 regular season. And we're going to take a little quick look-ski. Steve McNair just won us a Super Bowl, so I'm going to throw him a one-year deal. Never mind, he doesn't want it. And then Jared Allen's hitting the open market here. And I may try to re-sign him out of free agency, pending if there's a bigger need that I need to get. Oh yeah, we have a bit of money to spend here. Ooh. Walker, that's an X Factor right tackle. Ooh. I mean, ooh, Ryan Clady, there we go. Young superstar tackle. Sign me up. Right. Let's at least throw a 1 year at Air McNair. If he takes it, he takes it. If not, oh well. Alright. Our receivers are fine. That's Daryl Jackson, not Deshaun Jackson. I was gonna say if that was Deshaun Jackson, then there's a case to be made, but Gates is still doing well, so we don't need to look at tight end right now. Alright. Our O-line is pretty solid. Ooh, Damian Woody. I could bring him back. Nah. Alright, let's look here. Alright, Dockett we still have. Wilfork is still here. We got Calais Campbell, so we're good there. OC. Then we have Harrison Puzlesny, so we're good here. I could use... Do we try and get Jared Allen back? Alright, there you go. We're fourth. Still fourth. Okay, we'll see if we can get Jared Allen back. If he signs, he signs. If not, oh well. So we got Air McNair back, and Jared Allen isn't coming back, which is sad. I'll see y'all at draft recap, or if I make a big move before then. We're making moves out here, y'all, and I ain't done. Yes. Alright, I'm going to bring it to you live, because there's very much a reason I did all that trading. I don't have any, I don't have a first for next year, or seconds for this next draft, but for all intents and purposes, if Green Bay offers me 3, no. We traded up to get Andrew Luck. I'll see you draft recap, friends. Alright, the draft recap is as follows, friends. Obviously, you saw it live. We picked Andrew Luck at number 1. We then we grabbed Cody Sensabaugh, who's a 70 normal, by the way. Then we got Josh Norman, 69 hidden dev. We also picked up Alfred Morris to be a power backup to Reggie Bush. Nick Toon, 60 normal. Then we picked up Duke Ianacho, 60 normal in the 7th round. But it's a new era. Yes, it is. Alright, here we are with the 2013 draft class. It's very lineman heavy, as you noticed. We got Eric Fisher, Luke Jokel, Lane Johnson up here, Ziggy Ansah. Let's see. Let's go positions. Let's see like the notable names here. Not a particularly strong QB class, not as strong as 2012 was anyway. For running backs, Gio Bernard, Le'Veon Bell, Monte Ball, Cheeseburger Eddie. Oh, Rex Burkhead is in here. Okay. I kicked the camera off for a little bit because I didn't want to have it on for a little while, so don't mind me. Yes, this class also had D-Hop. Definitely putting him on my board. Keenan Allen is here. Let's see. Any other big name receivers? And Kenbrell Tompkins came to us in the Patriots. Adam Thielen's here. You've seen we've been doing a little work with him in the Vikings series. Tight ends, Travis Kelce's in this class. Zach Ertz is here. Tyler Eifert's here as well. We do need to start looking at tight ends though, because old Antonio Gates, yeah, he's starting to get a little old. So we'll look at Lane Johnson as well. Ooh, Travis Frederick, longtime Cowboy. Alright, Ziggy Ansah was in this class here. John Simon spent a good chunk of time in New England. Alright, Deion Jordan. Dayton Jones was the draft pick of the Packers at this point. He didn't amount to much. Not much on the right. Defensive ends, D-tackles. Sheldon Richardson, Star Latulele, K'Wan Short. A lot of good humans in this draft class so far. Kiki Mingo. He was touted so well coming out of the draft and just some bum years in Cleveland. He was with us in New England for a little bit, but otherwise can't say he was all that great. Manti Te'o and his invisible girlfriend. Jamie Collins, oh yes. Almost a Patriot legend, I'd say. He's getting up there anyways. D. Milliner is in here. Ooh, roads closed. Big play Slay. These are definitely areas we can look. The Honey Badgers in this draft class. Logan Ryan ended up coming to New England. Micah Hyde. Originally drafted by the Packers, now and Jordan Poyer also to current Bills that are doing really well. AJ Bouye was in this draft class as well. Let's see for safeties: Kenny Vaccaro, Eric Reed, Duron Harmon. Let's see. Going strong safeties. No one really of note here. And then your kickers, obviously. McManus is still around. I think Dustin Hopkins might still be around too. This has a lot of punters in this class here. But that's your 2013 draft class. Let's see how well our Super Bowl title defense tour goes here in year 11 or year 1 of this video. Alright, approximately midway through the season, just came out of our bye week. We are 6-2, about to play the 7-1 Steelers. We are currently a half game ahead of the Bats, which, by the way, in this universe are the Bills. We're half a game ahead in the division right now on our Super Bowl title defense tour. But we have some... Oh yeah, that's right. Asante Samuel went up to X Factor. Okay, so firstly, Air McNair, we will not be re-signing you. James Casey is decent to have, but... Alright. So, Calais Campbell, we gotta re-sign. Here's my money. He wants more money. Kuhn. How about a 2-year deal, John Kuhn? Alright. TJ Lang, very important to get re-signed. I'm even willing to offer you a 5-year deal, Mr. Lang. I mean, we do have Josh Norman on the roster. Let's start grinding him up. But I think he's still like a year out, so I'm going to try and retain Asante and Nnamdi for 1 more year. Nnamdi wants a little more money, which is fine. Tremont, I'm going to let him walk. Bushrod, we definitely want to keep you. He wants more salary. Okay. So, Michael Bennett is an interesting piece here because he and Calais Campbell are the same age, but Calais is an X factor and 7 overall points higher than Michael Bennett is. We're definitely going to get back to the table with Nnamdi and Bushrod. That is for sure. We have not hit on any of these dev trade scenarios so far in this entire project so far. Brandon Marshall's trying to go up to an X Factor. So, and you know what? Since we only got 2 weeks left of the year, let's just... I've been scouting people in like the 3rd and 4th rounds because we don't have a 1st or 2nd round pick this season, because all of that was involved in the Andrew Luck trade, essentially what became the trading up to number 1 to get Andrew Luck. But we'll just auto up here because I only upgrade my players after wins. Let's see if the sim can get Brandon Marshall an X Factor. It's possible. Damn. Well, that sucked. Alright, y'all. Here we are. We have made the playoffs. We are the number 1 seed in the AFC. 12-4 record. Yes. And we are number 2 offense in the league. And number 1 defense. Let's go. Andrew Luck, 4,400 yards, 41 touchdowns, 10 picks. Air McNair did throw 2 tutties, so 43 total passing touchdowns. But Reggie Bush, 1,263, 7 touchdowns. Alfred Morris, 313 and 6. Andrew Luck even chipped in 3 rushing touchdowns, giving him 44 on the year for total tutties. Receiving 1,117 touchdowns for Brandon Marshall, 955 and 6 for Gates, 676 and 5 for Cobb, 622 and 4 for Torrey Smith. Reggie Bush even chipped in 5 receiving touchdowns, giving him 12 total tutties on the year. Right, blocking. Alright, David Harris led the team in tackles with 105. 15 TFLs for Dockett, 12 TFLs, and 12 sacks for Vince Wilfork. Plus Lusney, 11 TFLs. Speaking of sacks, 12 for Wilfork, 8 for Campbell, 8 for Yura, 5.5 for Paul Posluszny, 5 for David Harris, 3 for Dockett. A lot of sacks. I'm liking that. Picks, very spread out. Delmas, Bethea, Asante, and Chimdi Chekwa led the team with 2 picks. Namdi even getting on the board there. Oh, we got a safety this year. But did we get a defensive touchdown? Yes, Tremont Williams did. No kick return touchdowns and no punt return touchdowns. Let's take a look at the yearlies here. Phillip Rivers wins MVP. Andrew Luck was number 3. Old man Brady at number 6. Coach of the Year went to the Steelers. We were number 2 on that list. And the AFC Offensive Player of the Year went to Phillip Rivers. Andrew Luck at number 3. Defensive Player of the Year went to LeVar Arrington. No Patriots on the list. Andrew Luck, Offensive Rookie of the Year, as expected. Alfred Morris at number 5. Defensive Rookie of the Year went to Luke Kuechly, as expected. No Patriots here. Best QB went to Rivers. Andrew Luck at number 3. Best running back went to Deuce McAllister. Ended up, late career resurgence maybe. Reggie Bush at number 3. Best receiver, Gage again. Brandon Marshall at number 2, who is officially a 99 overall now. Okay, Matthew Slater. Kendall Simmons of the Steelers wins Best O-Line. Yanda at number 3. TJ Lang at number 7. So my guards on the list. Trent Cole wins Best D-Line, though. Vince Wilfork at number 2. LeVar Arrington wins Best Linebacker. No Patriots here. D'Angelo Hall wins Best DB. No Patriots here. Mason Crosby, the number 2 kicker in the AFC. Okay. But that means nothing if we don't go back to back for the Super Bowl. So, who are we facing in the divisional, friends? We're facing the 7-9 Denver Broncos in the divisional round. How'd they get here? They defeated the 5 seed Cleveland Browns. Normally, I'd be blocking the 4th and 5th seed, but I forgot I don't have the camera on. Right now, anyway. And the Steelers and the Jags on the other side. Let's see it. What? We lose to the 7-9 Broncos in the divisional round by 3. Oh! But the Steelers go down to the Jags as well. So that's interesting. So it's a Jaguars-Seahawks Super Bowl. Who of our team made the Pro Bowl? Andrew Luck, Reggie Bush, Brandon Marshall, Gates made it in, TJ, Yanda, Vince Wilfork made it in. Hey, Crosby made the Pro Bowl. Let's go. Decent amount of Pro Bowlers here. Well, let's see if anybody went up dev trades. By the way, in case you guys were wondering, Andrew Luck came out as an X Factor. Alfred Morris is a superstar. Nice. Could be maybe the successor to Reggie Bush. But who knows? Time will tell on that one. No upgrades anywhere else on the offensive side. Defensively, Vince Wilfork is now an X Factor. Let's go. We needed that one. But will Wilfork stick around? He's getting old, but 97 overall, we'll take it. No entrance into the 99 club here. Oh, yeah. That's right. We did have Josh Norman on a hidden note as well. So let's look. Because Morris obviously came out as a superstar. Josh Norman is a superstar as well. Jim Duchek was actually doing really well. But we know Sherman Williams is out the door after. We'll have to see if there's any like retirements or whatnot. But I'm just blow through these scouting points because I pretty much know all of what I need. I just gotta hope for people to slip. Because, you know, that's just sometimes the nature of the beast. We're gonna auto up everybody. Ooh, please, Gunslinger. No. I gotta get 85 strong arm for him to get Gunslinger. The safety valve is fine for now. Oh, he's only 2 away from accessing Gunslinger. Let's go. Which would be, you know, Pog if I was actually playing the games, but... Alright. The Jags end up winning the Super Bowl. Your Super Bowl MVP was Cato June. Overall MVP, Phillip Rivers. It seems to only want to show me the NFC side of the yearly awards. So I don't think once it has shown me anything AFC for Offensive Player of the Year and down. Yeah, it just hasn't. That's interesting. But retirements. Air McNair retired, as did Damian Woody. Ugh. But no major retirements for us. We're not going to re-sign anybody. Because, well, I don't really have money. I don't even think we'll have money for free agency, so draft recap it seems. Probably our most uneventful draft so far. Oh, Mark Bolger retired, but... Well, this is who we ended up picking. We picked AJ Klein, just depth. Everyone's normal, by the way. Whole lot of depth picks. We should have our first and second rounds next year, but... Alright, let's see how the 2013 season goes. Alright, the 2014 draft class. Ooh. Oh, hey, we have all our picks this time. And we did pick up an extra 4th from the last draft, so... Anyway, we have Khalil Mack here. Oh, yeah. Mike Evans is a big name. Taylor Lewan, I wouldn't mind picking up. Oh, Odell. Aaron Donald's in here. A lot of names we know and love. Jadeveon Clowney is available. Shazier is. It's sad that his career got cut so short, but you know, that's the game of football sometimes. Well, I'm glad to see that Shazier's doing well though in his post-football life. Alright, we're at a good midway point here. We are not doing well this season. We are 3-5 bottom dwellers in the AFC East. We have not been this far down bad probably since the first 2 years. But we have contracts we gotta talk about here. Brandon Marshall. Of course, we are re-signing Brandon Marshall with the quickness. He's an official 99 overall. He's gonna stay here. Wilfork. Well, let me get some of our young guys re-signed quick. Which there's really only one in Luis Delmas. So we'll throw him that. He sticks around. Cool. Namdi and Asante. Let's throw one more one-year deal. He wants a little more salary. Okay. Throw that at him. Asante Samuel stays. Oh wow. I won't be able to afford Namdi. Oof. Well, we'll get Vince Wilfork re-signed anyway. Hopefully we can turn around the back half of the season. Ooh, trying to get a dev trade for Luis Delmas to get him up to superstar. Hopefully. Alright, so we just went on a crazy fucking run. So, as you know, when we met, we were at 3-5 on the year. Bottom dwellers in the division. We didn't lose a single game the rest of the year. To make it to the wild card and second in the division. 11-5 record. Let's look at the yearly stats. Number 5 in offense. And we are at the number 10 defense. Not bad. Andrew Luck, 4,400 yards, 40 touchdowns, 9 picks. Reggie Bush, 1,100 yards, 6 touchdowns, 7 for Alfred Morris. Alright, receiving 1,100 on the dot for yards for Brandon Marshall, 8 tutties, 940 and 9 for Cobb, 821 and 8 for Antonio Gates. Torrey Smith even pitched in 5 receiving touchdowns there. Ed Dixon, a backup tight end, had 6 touchdowns. Okay. David Harris had led the team in tackles with 109, 13 TFLs, and 10.5 sacks for Calais Campbell. Nice. O.C. Umanura, 14.5 sacks. Sacks, by and large, are up. 8 for Dockett, 7 for Wilfork, 6.5 for Puzlesny. 5 picks for Asante Samuel this year, 2 for Antoine Bethea. Oh, that reminds me, did we get any... Hey, I think we have like 4 years in a row of us getting the safety. Hey, no kick return touchdowns and no punt return touchdowns. Yearly awards. Dante Culpepper winning MVP. Andrew Luck at number 6. Coach of the year went to the Panthers. Offensive player of the year went to Matthew Stafford in the AFC with Andrew Luck at number 2. Luke Kuechly wins DPOI. No paid. Oh, David Harris at number 10. Offensive rookie of the year went to Keenan Allen. Any Patriots here? No. Defensive rookie of the year went to Kayvon Webster. I'm sorry. Mispronouncing things out here. No Patriots there. Andrew Luck wins best QB in the AFC. Steven Jackson wins best running back. Reggie Bush at number 9. This dude cannot be stopped. Brandon Marshall at number 5. Randall Cobb at number 9 on the receiver list. Yanda and Lang both making, and Ryan Clady making the best O-line list. Calais Campbell, best D-line. Let's go. As linebacker went to Sean Phillips with O.C. Umenyiora at number 6. David Harris at number 10. As DB went to D'Angelo Hall. Asante Samuel at number 3. And Mason was your 9th best kicker in the AFC. But none of that matters if we do not win in the postseason. With the auto upgrades rolling. We've won 8 in a row so far. Will we make it 9? Yes, we will. We have upended the Jags 31-10. Here's the playoffs picture and how it's sitting. We are up against the Raiders. We 12-4 Raiders. Alright. Well, can we make it 10 straight wins? 10 straight? Yes. And we are up against the Cleveland Browns in the AFC title game. Our 6th AFC title game to my current knowledge. At the end, I'll go over it and see how many title games we ended up in, but that we'll worry about later. Are we going back to the Super Bowl for our 2nd in this rebuild so far? Or will we fail in the AFC title game again? We're going to the Super Bowl. Let's go. I think that's 12 straight wins. Because it was 8 straight to win. We won out the regular season. That was 8 straight wins. Plus wild card divisional. Yep, 11 straight victories will send us to the Super Bowl here in the 2013 season? Yeah, 2013 season, because Jadeveon Clowney's the number 1 overall draft pick right now. That's 2014. So I'm going to blow through these staff points here. Staff points. I'm used to Madden 22. Scouting points. Ooh, Laurent Duvernay-Tardif was in this draft class. The doctor. But here we are, our 2nd Super Bowl since we started this rebuild in the 2002 season. Because in this alternate universe, this would be our 5th overall Super Bowl appearance. Let's see if the awards changed. Did they? No, go to AFC. No, they're all the same. We're going to jump into the play of the moments here. To kind of see what the Giants are working with. They have Nick Collins, who I would love to have been able to draft, but James Jones, Elvis Dumerville, and Adam Archuleta, their X Factors. Their superstars, Jamal Charles, Pat Pete, KJ Wright, Frosty Rucker, and Jimmy Graham. But will they be able to hold up against the Patriots? Alright, here we are. By the way, if you're wondering the real-life counterpart, this would have been the Super... Oh, hey, we got a safety! This would have been the Super Bowl where Peyton Manning Peyton Manning and that high-powered offense shit the bed against the Seattle Seahawks. I do believe this would have been Super Bowl 48. Because the next year, oh my, we're just dogging them. I'm coming in here. We are dogging the Giants here. There we go. I'll get a first down, then let's figure why not. Our second Super Bowl title in this past to present rebuild is a 36-0 shutout of the New York Giants, who had Joey Harrington as their starting quarterback. Wow. Our defense just destroyed. And our offense seemingly had a great 145 rush yards for Reggie Bush. Andrew Luck, 29 of 42, 307, 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Brandon Marshall, 10 catches, 148 in the score. Reggie Bush got the other receiving touchdown. Defensively, this is what I want to see. Oh my God. O.C. Umenyiora had 5 sacks. Calais Campbell had 5 sacks. 6. We had 10, 11. We sacked him 12 times. Didn't get any interceptions. Did we get any fumbles? No. 12. We did get a safety. That I do remember. We did get a safety. Oh, man. Absolute destruction of the Giants. Let's see if we can repeat it in year number 3 of this video, otherwise known as the 2014 NFL season. We do have to go over a quick end of an era, though. Nnamdi Asomugha. Unfortunately, won't be able. I can't re-sign Nnamdi as much as I want to. I kind of want to see what his career stats are, because he was one of our first draft picks in this entire project here. Nnamdi Asomugha, 853 tackles, only 19 picks to speak of, which is kind of rough. He did have 2.5 sacks. Do we have pass breakups? Is that counted yet? But he did have 3 defensive touchdowns here. 44 deflections. I mean, that's cool. Damn, OC, 72.5 sacks so far. We'll gush over all that later, but I once again have like no money to speak of. So yeah, I got no money to speak of. Like, there's not much I can do here. I'll see you after the draft. Okay, I'm a dork. I forgot there is one thing we could talk about. I want to see if any of us went up in dev traits. Randall Cobb did not, because I was just upgrading him. But did anybody go up in dev trait? Okay, so far offensively everything's the same. Whoa, Reggie Bush, is that an official 99? Nope, he's still a 97. So he's an X Factor. Alright, we're gonna bump Josh Norman to corner 3 now that Namdi's gone. I do kind of wonder where Namdi's going to sign, but nobody went up in depth trade, though. Alright, so draft recap is here. You see, I only made 2 picks, and then I traded out of every other pick after that. But we ended up getting Devontae Adams. 70 hidden, and Dexter McDougal, 70 normal. But, you know, with Mr. Brandon Marshall kind of getting up there in age a little bit, thought, you know, it'd be a good idea to solidify the next breed here. Or here we are, officially within the 2014 season. What I'm gonna do... Alright, Devontae's already wide receiver 4. Good. But hopefully... You know what? I'm going to move Josh Norman to corner number 2. I had him at corner 3. We're going to move him to corner 2. So, it's on to the 2014 season. Here's the 2015 draft class. Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota were the number 2. The 2 top picks in this draft. But notable names. I noticed I didn't go over it in depth last time. Taylor Heineke was in this draft. He's actually doing some decent stuff now with Washington. Todd Gurley was in this draft. Melvin Gordon. Let's see. Jay Ajayi was here. He had a good little run with Miami. David Johnson also I seen there. Amari Cooper was the highlight of this draft class, as far as the receivers go. Let's see, anybody else? Oh, Stephon Diggs. Let's see, anybody else? And tight ends. The big name. Yeah, there wasn't really a big name tight end out of this one. Some solid starters, but notable on the defense. Leonard Williams, Preston Smith, current Green Bay Packer. Daniil Hunter. You've seen us killing it in the Vikings franchise with him. Dante Fowler, Eric Armstead, Oamagbe, Danny Shelton is in here, Shaq Thompson, let's see, Quan Alexander was in this draft class, Trey Waynes, Byron Jones, let's see, Demarius Randall, who ended up being drafted by the Packers and then left. Adrian Amos, who spent a lot of his time in Chicago, is currently with the Packers. Landon Collins is here. But yeah, that's the 2015 draft class. Alright, fresh out the bye. We are 5-3 right now. Currently top dogs in the AFC East. Excellent. Looking pretty good on our Super Bowl title defense tour going on right now. We have supremely large names to re-sign here. I'm gonna go from what should be the cheapest up. So Pernell McPhee, 75 star. I don't think we'll find a decent enough replacement yet, so we'll get him signed up. Chimdi Chekwa has actually been doing decently for us. He's our current corner 3. Bushrod, I think we'll have to move on from for now. If we're being completely honest. because he's probably going to hit that regression wall pretty quick here. Weatherford, we'll throw we'll throw him a little bit of money. He wants more salary, that's fine. Randall Cobb, you best believe we're re-signing you. He wants more money. Torrey Smith, same thing. Torrey Smith signs back on. Darnell Dockett. Oh geez. Harris and Pusluzny. That'll be hard to. I mean, Bethay's been doing well. Asante Samuel. Yanda definitely re-signing. He wants more money all around. Reggie Bush, definitely gonna re-sign him. Alright, we'll throw the deal at Bethay here. Wants more money. David Harris, how about you? He signs back up. Pusluzny wants more money. And Dockett wants more money. Oh, geez. We're getting bent over here. Kuhn. I don't think you'll stay until you're 35, but how about this 2-year deal? And Asante Samuel. He wants more money, of course. Oh geez, so this re-sign period is going to be heavy. Alright, back into the playoffs. We ended the year 11-5, top dogs in the AFC East. And then, Andrew Luck looked to have had a good year. Second in offense, 11th in defense. 4,300 yards, 43 touchdowns, and 10 picks for Luck. Luck also pitched in 2 rushing touchdowns, giving him 45 total tutties on the year. Reggie Bush, 1,212. 7 tutties for Alfred Morris. 2 for John Kuhn. 1,081 and 8 for Brandon Marshall. 980 and 12 for Antonio Gates. 721 and 5 for Smith. 644-7 for Cobb. 4 receiving touchdowns for Reggie Bush. 3 for Kuhn. Devontae only got in the end zone once, which is fine. He is kind of wide receiver 4 right now. David Harris, 113 tackles, 9 TFLs, 5.5 sacks, and a pick. Most TFLs. Wow, those are down. Down bad. Comparatively to what we're used to, these sack numbers are down bad as well. 9.5 for OC, 9.5 for Calais, 7 for Darnell, 6 for Vince Wilfork. Ooh, picks were up, looking seemingly. 3 for Delmas, 3 for Sensabaugh, 2 for Pusluzny, 2 for Antoine Bethay. Josh Norman ended up getting 1 as well. No, the streak of safeties ends. No kick return tutties and no punt return tutties. Yearly awards, we have Carson Palmer winning the MVP with Andrew Luck at number 3. Coach of the Year goes to the Panthers. Andrew Luck was your AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year was Ryan Shazier. Was there any other Patriots on the Offensive Player? No. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to OBJ. No. Devontae Adams would have been the only one eligible anyway. Shazier wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. No Patriots there. Andrew Luck, best QB, best running back, went to CJ2K with Reggie Bush at number 2. Best wideout went to Megatron. Oh god, it wasn't Justin Gage. His streak of best wide receivers in the AFC has ended. Brandon Marshall at number 6. Marshall Yanda was the best O-line. TJ Lang and Ryan Clady also making the list at number 3 and number 4. Best D-line went to Cam Hayward. No Patriots here. Clay Matthews was the best linebacker. No. Ooh, David Harrison, number 10. Pac-Man Jones was the best D-back. Luis Delmas at number 10. And Gostkowski, who in the world we know and love, longtime Patriot, but alternate universe, he kicks for the Bengals. Vinatieri is still around, and he did actually go to the Colts in real life, too. Mason Crosby at number 8 on the list, by the way. Now, we have some... We have the scenario where Antonio Gates' morale has been maxed out for the playoffs. The scenario where he's retiring at the end of the year. Can we get him a 3rd Super Bowl ring? Let's find out. But do we get past Baltimore? Yes, we do, with a massive shutout victory, 28-0 over the Baltimore Ravens. Now we have the 11-5 Pittsburgh Steelers coming to town. Ooh, Puslesny's got a new ability slot. Awesome. Do we beat the Steelers? No. Our bid to get Gates' 3rd ring before he retired ends up not coming to fruition. It's the Steelers and the Saints in the Super Bowl. Now, this year it was the Patriots and the Seahawks in the Super Bowl in real life. So, as far as our Pro Bowlers go, Andrew Luck, QB2, Reggie Bush, running back 2, John Kuhn in there as well. Brandon Marshall kind of got slighted. Antonio Gates, tight end 1. Let's go. Ryan Clady, TJ Lang, Marshall Yanda, all making the Pro Bowl there. Okay. Outside of the... No, our Reggie Bush was already covered in running backs. I had to think about that for a second. But year 3 of this video, the 2014 season, comes to an end. Who's going to win this Super Bowl between the Saints and the Steelers? We'll find out. But bad timing for the retirement of Antonio Gates, though. We did get him 2 rings, which is good, but there's like no tight ends coming in the pipeline that'd even be a worthy replacement. But let's see other retirements while we're here. Because I'll show you our resigns here. There's a lot of them we just couldn't get the deal with. But yeah, Darnell Dockett, he's gone. Bushrod, well, the franchise, not for 10.5. Antoine Bethea, Asante's down to an 86 overall. Bethea's down to a 90, 84. A lot of them I'd have to see if I can get them back in the free agent pool. But there it is. Antonio Gates retires. Well, let me still see his career stats while we're still in this part of the screen, or no? I should have looked at this sooner. Damn it. Well, we can at least take a look at the records tab. Okay, Tom Brady, 100. Oh, all right. So, OG Tom Brady. That's like 113,000 yards or something. I don't know how he slipped in there, but this Tom Brady is the one we care about. Alright. Let's go receiving yards. Do we see Big Boy Gates up here? No. How about for tutties? His real life counterpart. Yes, but hey, it happens like that sometimes. We're gonna have to go. Oh yeah, season recap. The Steelers won. Aaron Rodgers finally getting the Super Bowl MVP. Alright, on to year 4. Alright, we did go into free agency a little bit. We had 31 million bucks apparently. So essentially we tried to get Antoine Bethea back. I tried to do him, Asante, and Nnamdi, but it didn't work out that way. But I did. It's a cheap deal for Nnamdi on a 1-year re-sign, and then Jabal Sheard is going to be the guy that takes over for Darnell Dockett. Excuse me. Hopefully, if he signs with us, let's see if we got him. Because we're going to have to really utilize the draft to fill the holes that we had. Antoine Bethea does not come back. Jabal Sheard doesn't either, but Nnamdi does. So I could still make some free agency moves, but if I make anything like monumental, I'll let you know. But I'll see you after draft recap. Not who I was expecting to be in free agency. Let's see if we get him. But then if we do, I can kick Ryan Clady into center. Because he is a power scheme where we need one there. So I'm just going to dump these into corners. Because, well, again, my corner room is kind of vastly depleted. With not being able to get Asante Samuel back. Well, we did get Nnamdi back, which was cool. Leaves for a year. Oh, Tyron Smith is here. Oh, you best believe I'm picking up the 5th year on Andrew Luck. Like, that's happening. We didn't do all that work to trade up for him for nothing. Alright, we did get Tyron Smith, who is going to be our new starting left tackle. And Ryan Clady, with his power rating, he's going to get moved into center. I'm going to gold up that O-line. There we go. Oh, that's huge. Tight ends. Geez, that's going to be hard. Alright. Well, yeah, our shit got depleted pretty heavy, so I will see you after draft recap. Alright, the recap ski is here. We drafted Landon Collins with our first pick. We had gotten him. There we go. Then we did a lot of trading out. I traded back, tried to get Daniil Hunter. He got picked the pick before me, so he did go and get Quan Alexander, though. Who we are going to shift into middle linebacker as we lost Paul Posluszny in free agency. So he's a 70 overall pass coverage middle linebacker. Trey Flowers is going, who was an original Patriot pick, by the way. He's going to play left outside linebacker. Or we're going to groom him to be the replacement to OCU Minora. So far, everyone's been a hidden dev, by the way. In case we were all wondering here. Yeah, Trey Flowers is going to back up OCU Minora. We got Brady Jarrett here. I think I'm going to move him to left end. That was... I think it's left end where he'd be a scheme fit there. Especially in our system. There we go. And then Shaq Mason. Hidden dev lineman. And current Patriot guard. We are going to put him in his current position as a right guard for the Patriots. Then we also drafted Jay Ajayi in the 4th round, hidden dev. Jesse James, hidden dev tight end. He's got a lot of work to fill the shoes of one Antonio Gates, but worth the risk here. Alright, let's give her an old January best. Ooh, Devontae's a superstar. Let's go. I'm going to have to find a way to get Devontae a little more playing time. Or are these legit 99s? Nope, he's a 97. Reggie's a 98. Ooh, Brandon Marshall's starting to regress, though. But hopefully, I am actually going to start Quan Alexander at middle linebacker 2. Brady Jarrett's going to get the start there. Landon Collins is going to get the start there. Alright, and here we go. On to the 2015 NFL season. Alright, here we are, the 2016 draft class. Here's the big of the highlights. Jared Goff and Carson Wentz went 1 and 2. Joey Bosa's here. Zeke, Jalen Ramsey, Ronnie Stanley. Let's see, Laramie Tunsil's here. Keanu Neal. Oh, also one Dakota Rain Prescott. Running backs, Derrick Henry was also in this draft class. Wait, wasn't? Or is that the next season? I think that's the next season. I don't remember. For receivers, Will Fuller's in here. Michael Thomas. Tyreek is in this draft class. Alright, tight ends, Hunter Henry, Austin Hooper. This might be the draft class we look at getting our tight ends in, but we'll worry about that more down the road. Rest in peace, John Madden. But we have a rebuild to finish. And yes, I did kick the cam back on. So that's a thing. So, where we last left off. I mean, you're not going to notice anything in the video, but it's been like a day or two. But we had just highlighted... Ah, yes, the 2016 draft class. That's where we're at. Well, now we know Jesse James's dev trait, which is a star, by the way. But now... Oh, hey, I gotta put the tunes back on. There we go. But he's up for a potential boost to superstar if he can get over 150 yards. Hopefully he gets it. Alright, y'all. So here we are, about midway through. We're 3-5 right now, which is last in the AFC East, but we're only 2 games back from the now tied Jets and Dolphins. But we have some contracts we got to worry about. Vince Wilfork again. Let me get some younger talent re-signed quick. So firstly, he is just our backup. But we have Jay Ajayi now. So realistically, we could let Alfred Morris go. Which I think that's what we're gonna do. Ooh. Josh Norman, 27. Keep him till he's 30. There we go, he's signed up. Namdi. If he takes this offer, we'll keep him. Alright, Namdi's signed out for 1 more year. Marcus Gilbert. Try to retain your lineman. I will give you a 6-year deal, Mr. Crosby. So then, this Calais Campbell's kind of getting up towards 30, but as you've seen with Vince Wilfork, he's retained his rating kind of well. So we'll throw that at Calais. Oh god, we won't be able to re-sign Vince Wilfork, which is fine. He's kind of on verge of retiring anyway, so who knows, maybe we'll be able to right the ship, because the last time we started 3-5, we didn't lose a game and won the Super Bowl that season. So Andrew Luck, welcome to the 99 Club. Just because I just thought about it, let's see what our depth traits are. Jay Ajayi's is still unseen at the moment, as is Shaq Mason, but Landon Collins, superstar. Quan Alexander still remains to be seen, along with Trey Flowers and Grady Jarrett. But we're starting to see them depth traits get unlocked, so yeah. Alright, we are in the last week of the season. Grady Jarrett came out to be a superstar, as did Quan Alexander. So nice. Jury's still out on Mr. Mason and Ajayi, but I feel they'll have some decent depth traits. But we're in the last week. We're out of the division race, but we could. There's potential to make playoffs. Because the Jets are currently in the 7th seed. They are 1 game ahead of us. We split the series with the Jets, so I don't know. We got past the Jets, but we did not make the playoffs. The Titans ended up with the 7th seed. How far outside were we? Damn. 9-7 was the barrier there. But 8-8, we missed the division. Let's see the stats on the year. The number 12 offense to the number 6 defense. So we weren't bad, but not good enough to make the playoffs this season. Almost 4,200 yards for Andrew Luck, 36 tutties, 14 picks. Gross. 1,069, 6 tutties for Mr. Reggie Bush, 321 and 8 for Alfred Morris. Andrew Luck even pitched in a rushing touchdown to give him 37 on the year. Brandon Marshall over 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns, 929 and 8 for Jesse James. Just short of 804 for Smith, 655 and 4 for Mr. Cobb, and Luke Ingram pitched in 5 receiving touchdowns. Defensively speaking, David Harris led the team in tackles with 105. He had 7 sacks for him and a pick. But TFL Kings were OC and Vince Wilfork. with 10 each. Calais Campbell, 9 sacks, 8.5 for Vince, 7 for David Harris, 5.5 for Osi Umenyiora. And the sacks on the whole were down. Landon Collins, 2 picks in his rookie year. Ooh. Turnovers were hard. Hey, we got a safety. Nice. No kick return touchdowns, no punt return touchdowns. Yearly awards. Alex Smith ends up going on and winning MVP. Andrew Luck was number 7 on the list. Coach of the year goes to Bears. Peyton Manning leaves Indy and goes to the Broncos as well in this timeline as he did in real life. I gotta know, how long has Peyton been in Denver? Andrew Luck, number 8 on the list. Defensive player of the year went to Brian Cushing with the Jets. No Patriots here. Offensive rookie of the year went to David Johnson with Jesse James and Jay Ajayi at 2 and 3. Defensive rookie of the year went to Daniil Hunter, who was almost a Patriot. Landon Collins at number 3. Grady Jarrett at number 10. Peyton wins best QB. Andrew Luck at number 7. CJ2K wins best running back. Reggie Bush at number 9. Megatron is the receiver of the year. Brandon Marshall at number 6. Best O-line went to Incognito with TJ Lang, Marshall Yanda at 2 and 3. Ryan Clady at number 8. And Tyron Smith at number 10. Best D-line went to Julius Peppus. Any Patriots here? Nope. Best linebacker went to Cushing. David Harris making the list at number 9. Jonathan Joseph wins best D-back. Any Patriots here? No. And Mason's 6th for best kicker. But this season was a wash, but you know, that'll happen from time to time. We're just gonna auto up everybody. I wonder if we'll have any Patriot Pro Bowlers. I'm hoping so. Alright, here we are. Pro Bowl. And the Super Bowl this year will be the Cardinals and the Broncos. AFC. Andrew Luck did not make the Pro Bowl. Interesting. Neither did Reggie Bush. Brandon Marshall makes the Pro Bowl. Jesse James made the Pro Bowl. Let's go. Tyron Smith, TJ Lang, Ryan Clady. Just remember, we moved Clady to center after getting Tyron Smith. Marshall Yanda making the Pro Bowl. David Harris makes the Pro Bowl. Let's go. None of our corners make it. Marquette King, our punter, has made the Pro Bowl. It's always a good day when your punter makes the Pro Bowl. I feel that in and of itself is worthy of a depth chart increase. But I am kind of scared to see what's about to happen as far as potential retirements go. Because we will officially have the 17th pick overall. And let's see, who wins? The Cards or the Broncos? Might as well give it to you live. And the Arizona Cardinals end up winning the Super Bowl. Jay Cutler. Fucking Jay Cutler. Oh, man. Clinton Portis and I'm Andrew Whitworth retire. As far as retirements for us, Namdi and Vince Wilfork both retire. Salutes to you, gentlemen. Not the season you want to go out on, but yeah, everyone here I'm gonna let walk, and then I'm gonna trim some fat, and then we'll see what we can do within free agency. Alright, so after the fat trim, just did all that. I want to see if anybody went up in dev trait and find out the dev traits of everybody else. Shaq Mason ended up being a star dev, which is fine. It's fine. Jay Ajayi is a superstar, as expected, probably. Obviously, Devontae Adams, as we know, superstar as well. Trey Flowers turned out to be a star. David Harris, just a massive regression wall. Whoa, that was brutal. But that's how it's looking right now. Let's move it up to free agency, see kind of what we're dealing with, and kind of make our plan from there, depending if you have any money or not. I have negative $130,000. Let's actually click in just to make sure. Yeah, I'm fucked. Alright. So, for at least this part of our past to present rebuild here, last draft recap of this 5-year section. Austin Hooper was our first pick. We traded out of the first round, which turned out to be detrimental because I was gonna get his Deion Jones, Jalen Smith, and Miles Jack were all falling pretty hard. I thought they weren't going to get picked between me and pick 17. So, at least now I have 2 firsts and I think 2 seconds for next year. But Devondre Campbell was our next pick. 72 normal. I think that was 72. But I'm going to move Devondre Campbell into middle linebacker. That's where he's going to play for us. Now he's a 68. Kentrell Brothers, also 73 outside backer. I drafted him to play middle linebacker for us as well. Give us some depth behind David Harris and Quan Alexander, with one of them going to eventually be the partner in crime to Mr. Alexander. And brothers, hey, field general archetype, let's go. I had to have him. Tyreek Hill. We all know what he becomes. I also drafted, then from that point on, we drafted backups. That's all we did. We drafted backups. Because Ted Karras is actually going to be our backup center. Vitae at right tackle. And then we also got Matthew Ioannidis and DJ Reader, both of which hidden devs. Ioannidis at 70, Reader at 68. And then Jalen Mills, who we drafted as a backup, had a hidden dev as well. Robbie Anderson did not have a dev, surprisingly. And then we drafted a backup fullback because it's... I wouldn't be surprised if John Kuhn retires anytime soon, so... On to the final year of this video, the 2016 season. Alright, here we are. The 2017 draft class is upon us. We have, obviously, belle of the ball of this class, Mr. Myles Garrett. Mitch Trubisky was in this one. Jamal Adams in this draft class. CMC. One of my favorite players to use in Madden, Mr. John Ross. Patrick Mahomes was here, as was Deshaun Watson. I think we're looking also in this draft class. Oh, I don't know, just or is that the next, or is that the 2018 class? I think it's the 2018 class for Lamar Jackson. But Leonard Fournette, Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara, Kareem Hunt's in here, Marlon Mack, Aaron Jones, who's been doing big things with Green Bay, Corey Davis, Zay Jones here, Juju, Cooper Kupp was in this one, who's having the season of his life right now. Kenny Galladay's in here. Let's see. This man's name is Bug. Keelan Cole. Who's in this class? All right, O.J. Howard, Evan Ingram, and Njoku were the top tight ends. Jonnu had Kittles and Skittles. That's the dude right there. Notable defensive names: Solomon Thomas, Taco Tuesday. He kind of became a stream legend for a while there. Obviously, we covered Myles Garrett, and then the overall. Dalvin Tomlinson's in here. Let's see. Hassan Reddick is in this draft class. As I like to call him, Anal Zone. Raekwon McMillan. Let's see. TJ Watt. Oh, shit. Obviously, Marshawn Lattimore, Marlon Humphrey. Trey White's in this class as well. Chidobe Awuzie. Let's see. Malik Hooker. Let's see. Oh, yeah, as we covered, Jamal Adams, Jerome Peppers was in here. Oh, King Woods. As you know, if you guys watch the Vikings franchise, you know King Woods, that dude. Younghoe Koo was in here. But yeah, that is the draft class of 2017. But we'll worry about them in the next video. Ugh. Rough start again. We're at 3-5. We're 2 games back from the Dolphins, second place in the division. But that's a massive contract we got to worry about. And arguably the most important one. Mr. Andrew Luck. OC and David Harris, we are going to let them walk because they are regressing very, very hard. Kuhn, I'll see if I can get one more year out of you. He wants more money. Clady, I'll throw this deal at you. He wants a little more salary. But the big question, Andrew Luck. Hell, I'll even make that 17. There we go. Andrew Luck locked up for another 7 years. Let's go. Our D-tackle Jesse Williams, who's playing for a new contract right now, is trying to go up to a star depth. Let's see if he gets it. Alright, here we are, 9-7. As you see, we're hosting, therefore. We tied for the division with Miami, but we held the tiebreaker. Therefore, the AFC East title is ours. We may have to see the Dolphins in the playoffs, though. So, fingers crossed on that one. We're just going to auto up everybody. Because normally I go through and try to make him scheme fits, but no. Ooh. Okay, but before I do that, I do want to highlight Reggie Bush. Because he's getting close to retiring. 12,000 yards, 93 rushing touchdowns for these Patriots. Brandon Marshall, 10,674 and 96 career touchdowns. And OC getting close to retirement as well. 93 sacks in his entire career. 110 TFLs. So, I wanted to highlight them quick because they're probably going to end up retiring soon. 404, 44, 22, 20. Ooh, touchdowns were down. Touchdowns are down bad. Luck, what are you doing, man? Reggie Bush, 1,100 yards, 12 tutties. 8 vultures for Jay Ajayi. Brandon Marshall, 1,079, 7 touchdowns, 975 and 10 for Cobb. 871 and 6 for Jesse James. Torrey Smith, 605 and 1. Reggie Bush even chipped in 4 receiving touchdowns, giving him 16 total tutties. Now Devontae Adams and Tyreek didn't even see the field this year, but that's fine. See, all things in time, friends. David Harris, 107 tackles, 4.5 sacks, 4 picks, and 4 TFLs. TFLs, 8 for OC. Sacks as a whole are down. They are down bad. But hey, rookie Ioannidis with 3. Picks, David Harris had 4 of them. Josh Norman with 3, Dalmas with 3, Collins and Mills each having 2. Right on. Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Gotta see if we have a safety. Woo, 2 safeties. But no defensive touchdowns. No kick return tutties, nor punt return tutties. 7th offense. And 26 in D. Oof. Alex Smith, once again, the league MVP. Coach of the year goes to the Seahawks. Phillip Rivers was your offensive player of the year in the AFC. Andrew Luck was number 9 on that list. Defensive player was Luke Kuechly. David Harris at number 6. Offensive rookie of the year went to Carson Wentz. Defensive rookie of the year went to Keanu Neal. No Pats here. Phillip Rivers, best QB. Andrew Luck, number 9. Best running back went to Reggie Bush. Let's go. Best wide receiver went to Megatron. Randall Cobb at number 10. O-line went to Joe Thomas, Yanda, and Lang at 2 and 3. Ryan Clady at number 5. Tyron Smith at number 8. Best D-line went to Mario Williams, who actually did go to the Texans in real life, by the way. If I didn't cover that in the initial draft then. Luke Kuechly is your best linebacker with David Harris at number 3. Best DB went to Clayton Gaithers. Josh Norman at number 5. And best kicker went to Dan Bailey. Mason landed at number 10 on that list, but none of that matters because we're in the postseason now against the 12-4 Steelers. Not optimistic. And we win. We go on to face the 13-3. Well, for all we know, they may as well have moved to LA in this universe as well, but what would have been the San Diego Chargers when we started this. Will we beat the Chargers? Ooh, okay, team leader. Antonio Gates retired last season. Come on, man. I can't put somebody on the field when they're not playing for me. It's probably going to tell me Antonio Gates retired again if we make the Super Bowl. What? AFC title game! We beat the Browns! Oh man, let's see how we did it. A 21-17 win over the Steelers. Then going into the number 1 seed, taking them out. And then the number 2 seeded Browns end up falling by 11. Oh wow. Where we face last year's Super Bowl winner, the Arizona Cardinals. We are going for our 3rd Super Bowl win. And what a way to end this second, and part 3 of this past to present rebuild, with 1 more video yet to go, maybe 2, and we'll discuss that in the next episode. Let me just blow through these staff points here. Staff points. Used to Madden 22. These scouting points. Alright. Time to go into play the moments and see what the sim can do for us. Alright, here it is. The Super Bowl is upon us. This would be... It's the 2015 Super Bowl. Hold on, wait. NFL season here. Yeah, I'm not gonna go in. Alright, 7's up. Arizona goes up 10-7. Boys, we missed the field goal, and now we're down 17-7. Well, that's interesting. My internet went out while I'm recording this video. But now we go up 10-17, or we're down 10-17. We get another field goal. And Landon Collins with the interception, getting it to 20. His 31-20. I'm going to go in. I'm going to come in here. We're down by 18 with 9.5 left. You know what? Let's sail. Ooh. Alright, got us first down. Ooh, we got a turnover in there. I'll come in here. Give me a Torrey Smith bomb. They gotta go aggressive. PI. Let's go. I don't know when my internet did. But we're gonna accept that. We're in the red zone. I need to come in and score here. But you know, it's been a minute since I've actually, you know. Why did I throw to Jesse there? Wow. Andrew Luck has thrown 3 picks this game. Third and 7. Oh my God, you gotta catch that! Intended for number 85. Incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Ow. And I got smacked while throwing it. I'm gonna let you do it. 4th down. Big onside kick. We're gonna let the sim do it, and no. And we end up going down in the Super Bowl. Our first Super Bowl loss was to Jay Cutler and the Arizona Cardinals. Andrew Luck having 3 interceptions did not do us any sorts of favors. The offense fumbled the bag on this one. We were close, but not there, which is unfortunate, which is very unfortunate. Not the way we wanted to go out, but, you know, not much we can do there. And thankfully, this franchise file is an offline file. But let's move it up to the next season just to see if we have any retirements. And we are going to end this video off of there. 2034 retirements. David Harris and O.C. Umenyiora retire. And obviously it's going to say Antonio Gates retired again for whatever reason. But that, oh yes, depth trait increases if we have any. Jesse James is still a star. So nothing on the offense. Brandon Marshall's pretty much sticking around. Okay. And no increases on the defense. But Ioannidis and DJ Reader turned into star devs, so I may need to make some adjustments defensively, but that'll be something future me will have to worry about. We're going to wrap this one up here in the next and probably final part of this. We will be doing the 2017, 18, 19, 20, and the current 2021 season. So, with that said, I will see you soon. Good day, goodbye, good night.
Every day when I wake up, I make sure to get my thanks. Yes, I haven't given up.